Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Hi, I'm Shannon. I hope you're all doing well. So today's video, you've probably guessed from the title, is my iPad Air review. If you haven't seen the video where I did unbox this on the screen, that'll be up on the iCards for you, so I do highly recommend that you go and check that out before you watch this video. So this video is going to be part 2 where I let you know my thoughts. Is it worth it? Should you buy it? I'm also going to do a bit of a screen recording so that you can have a little look to see what is on my iPad Air. Personally, for me, the iPad Air, I do use it for my own business as such. So YouTube, I do want to create into a business, I'm very serious about my YouTube channel. It is obviously a hobby for me at the moment, but I am looking to obviously expand and grow my subscriber base, build a community, get to know you guys, want you guys to get to know me. So personally, for me, this was an investment. For me personally, I am not saying that you need an iPad Air to grow your business. I'm not saying that at all. I use this a lot for looking at my analytics. So on YouTube, I have TubeBuddy on here, I have YouTube Studios. I will obviously briefly show you all the apps that is on my iPad, but I also use Procreate a lot, which is to help with my thumbnails on YouTube. So if you do want a tutorial or a video on how I do my YouTube thumbnails on here, just let me know in the comments down below. I am more than happy to film that for you guys. And also as well, I do a lot of a digital illustration. I'm gonna briefly show you a photo. Let me just get it up quickly. So this one here, this one took me for ages. So this is what I created. This is of my daughter. So I do a lot of like digital illustrations just because I just find it really exciting to do. It's also, I don't know, I just feel like it's a way to step up my creativity and stuff. So again, this is another reason why I use my iPad Air, because I just feel like it's really good for procreation. You don't need obviously the iPad Air, I will say that, to use this app. It is available on iPhones. They have Procreate Pocket, I think it is, so that's on your phones. But also this app you can use on all the iPads. So if you wanted iPad Pro, iPad Mini, whatever it is, you can access this Procreate. I think maybe as well because it's new, I went for it. I've never had an iPad Air. Me personally, I do think it is worth it. Do I use it a lot? Yes, I do. I use it pretty much every single day. I'm editing every single day my YouTube videos. I am trying to make the best thumbnails that I possibly can for my YouTube videos. I can also edit my YouTube videos on here on my iMovie. That is the app that I use for iMovie. Obviously, I edit my videos on my MacBook, but I can also transfer it onto here. I don't have to be, stuck in one place with a laptop to edit videos and stuff. Like, I can move this around. It is like transportable, whatever. I hope you know what I mean. Anyway, so I'm just gonna get onto what you can see on here, and yeah. So on my iPad Air, I kind of like separate it in different sections. So I have social, my editing, TV, finance, Amazon, lifestyle, extra, and then these just random apps just sitting there. I'm using Go Record now. I literally just installed that app so I can record my screen. So the first one I'm going to go to is social, and I have YouTube Studios, YouTube, Facebook, FaceTime, TubeBuddy, and YouTube Tracker. So I'm going to briefly show you what it's like. So my YouTube is, obviously this is my YouTube channel here, which is obviously if my phone has run out of battery, I don't want to use my laptop for YouTube, I will just lay in bed with this as well. I also do a lot of research, on like YouTube videos and stuff, so this does kind of help me come up with YouTube ideas. So I have my YouTube Studio. So if you don't know what YouTube Studio is just basically an app so that if you do have a YouTube channel, you can just like look at your analytics, find how many watch hours you've got, your subscribers, how many views you've had, you can just see like the trends of, is your channel doing well, is it doing bad, and then you can kind of like come up with ways to like make your channel good. I have my Facebook, which I actually don't even use. I'm not even logged in. I have FaceTime, which I haven't actually used on here either. TubeBuddy is another thing just to like track my views. So if I was to like refresh it, I'm just going to show you, it will just tell me how many views that I've had since the last time I've checked it, basically, which I normally check it every morning. And my YouTube Tracker, which is just the same thing. It's like analytics, seeing how close am I at reaching my goal for 1,000 subscribers, etc. So for editing, I have Pixar. So Pixar is something that I use to create some of my thumbnails. So if you look at some of my thumbnails, you might see that there's a bit of like stars in the background or something. Pixar is what I use it for. Pixar was actually an app that I used to use to do my whole entire thumbnail when it was on my phone. But now that I have Procreate on here, I don't use it as much. Lightroom, that is me editing my pictures. So as you can see, this is before, this is the after. These are just like little thingies. So before, after, you know, so that's just how I edit my thumbnails. So yeah, that's what I just use to basically correct all the lighting and stuff like that. Facetune is, I don't really actually use this app. Facetune, I would probably just use it to like maybe put grain on my photos. A lot of the time I just use it just to like add details to some of my things. So like if a top in my thumbnail might have a bit of like metal, or I'm wearing jewelry like these earrings, I will just add a detail to it and just make it more like, you know, I don't even know why I'm touching my screen. I've got my pencil. Photos is self-explanatory. It just holds all my photos in there. iMovies, so this is if I just want to edit any of my videos. So I haven't actually edited anything on here yet, but I will do in the future. I have Procreate, which Procreate is like literally one of my favorite things. So I've created a lot of these for my daughter. So like I've created these, like, so like I said, like digital illustration. I've created this one here, so that the Peppa Pig. I've created one of my niece. So I also use Procreate to like add on separate photos of me in a thumbnail like that. And I also use this, I'll just show you, to like do my outlines that I would normally do. Obviously I'm doing it rough, but if you see my thumbnails with the outlines on here, like, oh my god, that's awful. But I would obviously do it with more precision and make it more neater. But if we see a lot of my thumbnails that have that, I do use Procreate for specifically that reason. But yeah, like I love Procreate. There's so much you can do with it. You can create like moving photos, which I have not yet discovered how to do, but I do generally want to start doing that. I've got brushes for Procreate. So this is people that have created a bunch of like different brushes that you can download and then add it into your Procreate. So there's a different like brushes you can use. Canva is what I use if I want to add like pop-ups on my video. So if you've seen a lot of my clothing hauls on here, you might see that there's sometimes like pop-ups that come up, and that's where I would create it on here. So like you would have to put it on like a green background, so like a green screen, and then it will pop up on the screen. I also use this to like resize my pictures. Like if you take pictures on your camera, so this is the G7X, the pixels are a lot more bigger than what YouTube wants it to be, so I will just like resize my thumbnails on here. So like I said, so like most of this is actually used for my YouTube. It's not a lot of it is used for personal use. Occasionally I will watch YouTube on here, but a lot of it is, like I said, for YouTube. TV, I've downloaded all these apps just in case I want to start watching stuff. I haven't actually watched Netflix, Apple TV, anything on here. I normally use it for my laptop or my phone. They're just here just in case if I want to. So I've got Disney Plus, Sky Go, Netflix, Prime Video, Apple TV, and my Kindle as well. I don't know why Kindle's with the TV. I think it just couldn't be fit anywhere, but I've got my Kindle there because I do have a couple of books that I have read. I don't even know if any of them are on here. Let me see. Oh, I have to sign in. See, I haven't even read anything on here yet. So, and finance here as well. I have like my bank account and my Sky account. Then I've got my Amazon, lifestyle. These are all like the random stuff that I don't use. So like iTunes Store, tips, Apple Store, photo booth pages. Extra is all this like stuff again that I don't use. So I've got my calculator here, which I use to like work out what my watch hours are and stuff, and just like basic mathematical things. Shop Style Collective. So when I say to you in my videos, or if I say to you, you know, the links are in the description box, most of the time the links are affiliate links. And Shop Style is an app where I can go in there and see how many orders have been placed per my link, and then it will tell me, you know, what I've earned commission wise and stuff. I'm not going to open it yet because I haven't actually seen it for a couple weeks, so I don't actually know what my commission is, but I also just don't want to put it out there just yet. And Go Record, obviously I've just downloaded that to record my screen. But that's pretty much all that I have on here. You know, it's not really that exciting. I have like a pink background, which I just randomly downloaded and put it on there just to give it a bit of a personal touch, but I haven't done a lot to like customize it or make it my own. I haven't done a lot to like customize it or make it my own, just purely because, like I said, it is very much for business. It's very much for YouTube and developing my YouTube channel. Would I say it's worth it? 100% yes. If you don't have the budget, or you know, you don't want to splurge out on the newest of the new, you can always go and get like the cheaper versions. So like you can get like the iPad mini. I think this retailed for £799 or something. I'm not the best to tell you whether you should get this or not. I'm just saying, you know, I personally think it is worth it because it holds a lot of storage on here for me. I don't have to worry about constantly deleting things to make space, but also as well, it just helps me a lot. Apple Pencil, I've had a lot of questions to say, is an Apple Pencil worth it? I personally would say yes, but I don't have a lot of experience with like other styluses and stuff. But personally for me, I just feel like precision wise, you know, to do the stuff that I need to do for my YouTube and thumbnails and stuff, this has helped me a lot, and it's made my thumbnails, I would like to say, more professional. I don't know, I would give this like a 4 out of 5 stars. The stuff that I do with this, you probably could do it with something more affordable. And also as well, with how the world is, I think people deserve to spoil themselves and, you know, yeah, like, treat yourself. You all deserve it. It's Christmas soon. Treat yourself. It's like my little baby. Anyway, so that's it for the video. There was probably a lot of rambling, probably a lot of stuff that did not make much sense, but I hope you did like this video. I hope you kind of got a bit of information, you know, and I hope I kind of like cleared your brain a little bit to say, should I have it, should I not? I don't know, I like watching these videos as well. Instead of unboxing, I like to watch people's reviews. I hope you did like this video, and I hope you did like me. If you did, please smash that subscribe button. You know, I'm really close to 500. I'm buzzing. I can't wait to carry on growing with you guys. I can't wait for you to, you know, find out more about me and stuff, and I'm really excited to let you in more on my life as well. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, smash that post notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And yes, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.